of the quite nice features about the new Signet database is the ability to put notes and pictures onto an animal's record. So I'm going to explain how that's done. First of all, you need to be logged in. So we head to the Signet homepage. I'm logged in already here, and I'll just show you where you can find this information. We're going to go onto the quick search, and we're going to use the Southdown on this occasion, and the animal of interest is here. So when we pull up the records, the first thing you see is the estimated breeding values, and the second thing you'll see is the pedigree for that animal. But at the bottom, you've also got the ability to have a picture and also some notes added for that particular animal. So that's where the information is held. If you wish to change or update that information, well, it's relatively straightforward. If I go to quick search, let's do another Southdown and type in the data. So this is the ram that we're interested in. So there's no information at the moment. If I click through the tabs at the top, past animal record and measurements onto notes, if I click on notes, you can see I've got the option to add notes and also to add an animal image. So it's important to remember these notes stay with the owner of the animal. So while you can actually put a public note or indeed a private note on the system as to whether it's displayed or not, remember those records will stay with the animal. So we're going to have a public note, and we're going to put ram used as part of Ram Compare 2020, which she was. We save that note, and you can see that information is shown here, and you can either edit it or delete it if you want to make some changes over time. So that's how to put notes on the animal's record. And I'm going to head on to actually adding an image. Now this will go off your screen when I click the button, but it's heading in the background. I'm pulling up an image of the animal, and then I'm going to click upload, and that will take a few moments to come through. The important thing here is to put up a relatively small image because it doesn't need to be massive when it's used on the web. And here you go, you've got the ram's image coming through. So that's now saved. So you've got an image and you've got notes. If I click back onto the breeding page, you won't see it immediately, but if I do a refresh, then that information should come through and be available in the public domain. Let's have a look. Just have a little think. There we go. So you've got the image and you've got the notes section. So very straightforward to do. You can also add notes via the lambing screens. You'll see that you can put notes next to a lambing record, or indeed next to the used details. So in many ways it becomes a sort of an online flock notebook for your use. Another reason that it's important is within the sheep for sale section. If I just close that for a second and go back a step, this is the sheep for sale page with different breeds that are listed. And you'll see that if you click on the records, here we've got some Southdown semen that's for sale. You can see the notes are pulled through here. You've got all the contact details, you've got all the information about that animal, but you've also got the image has been pulled through as well. So a really nice way to display that information to would-be customers. So have a go at adding images and notes. If you have any problems, give us a shout.